Since we arrived in Argentina last week, we moved into the Airbnb that we will stay in for the whole month while we're here in Buenos Aires. The Airbnb is located close to an area called Palermo. Since we got here, we have been just unpacking and settling into this amazing apartment complex that we live in. The apartment is quite big and we love the two-story loft layout. The apartment complex is actually an old factory, which is why the ceilings are so high, which we absolutely love. I was absolutely amazed when I found out that there's a pool, a cafe, and this huge garden on the roof of our building. Can you believe that this garden is actually on the rooftop? There is also a pretty nice gym in the building available for all residents. Other than just getting to know our own apartment and building, we have been getting to know the area, aka Palermo Hollywood, and figuring out which supermarkets are the best. You know, the daily life kinds of things. This is our first weekend here in Buenos Aires, which means it's time to explore the city.
She's there, taking pictures. We're walking to get some money. You always have to look. You have to look a million ways when crossing the street here, because otherwise, just cars or scooters or whatever just come out of nowhere. That's one of the things you learned in Buenos Aires, and also watch where you step, because there's dog poop everywhere. Like, I guess this is a nicer parks I haven't seen. Well, some dog poop right there. But yeah, I've seen it like straight in the middle of the path and then people just walk away.
Today we decided to go back to Recoleta and see the things that we didn't see the 2 days that we stayed there when we arrived last week.
So we're waiting on our DD driver, which is like the Argentinian Uber. Going over to Recoleta.
Da sitter vi i Uberen uten setebelte.
Jeg tror de er kappa av det.
Her er det ikke noe setebelte, så det er interessant.
We are starting our sightseeing with a lunch since it's already a little late. It was so convenient that we found an empanada place right next to the first spot of the day.
First time tasting empanadas. What's your take?
It's really good.
Really good. So that's the meat one, right?
Yeah.
So like,
Ham and cheese.
if you look at mine, it's like a bunch of meat and olives and onion. And then the other one was ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
The meat one.
Yeah? Mine too.
First, we're going to visit the famous Recoleta cemetery. cemetery contains the graves of notable people such as Eva Perón, presidents, and Nobel Prize winners. The cemetery contains 4,691 vaults, all above the ground, surrounded by marble mausoleums. As you can see, the cemetery is laid out like a city with blocks, surrounded by trees in the main walkways. The cemetery is listed as one of the most beautiful in the world, and it's easy to see why.
So right now we're in the Recoleta cemetery. It's quite fascinating to see how grand some of these graves, I guess, or mausoleums, or I don't know what they're supposed to be called, are. It's pretty big.
After seeing this little cat having a nap on the table, we decided to head to the city center. I really wanted to see this bookshop, so we made sure to have a look since we were so close. This bookshop, El Ateneo Grand Splendid, is really something special. It has been named as the most beautiful bookshop in the world, which I have to agree with. The bookshop was actually a theatre to begin with, and then later a cinema, until the early 2000s, where it turned into the bookshop that we see today. Such an amazing way to end our day.